ocean crew, and we up in our cloudlands when people change, but not us. And we just chillin', kicking it, kissed by the sun. Could be soaked to the skin in the mall soon. I know she got the good vibes when seasons change, but we're the same. Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. Even if my jokes aren't funny, my tongue tied up on it. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. 'Cause you got me holding, holding. And I'll be running, possessed by a low, low voodoo. Fired up like a wolf on the full moon. And we're stuck in a la la land. The tides will turn without us. And I'll be killing time like I might be a cartoon. Take it in real life like haiku. I know we got the good vibes when pieces fall right into place. Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. Even if my jokes aren't funny, my tongue tied up on it. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. 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 'Cause you got me hold
I've been thinking of how you made me lose somebody. You are not the one, yet everything I ever wanted. Will I ever know how you touch my body, how you hold me close till something said unknown? Stupidest thing that I've ever done. The way you made me feel, stuck in the time zone, a beautiful milestone. No more tears that to cry. Hold me, keep me close, hold me till I know, haunt me. Frozen, just like a storm. Will you ever come back to me? Frozen, heavy as a stone. You're everything I ever wanted. Will I ever know how we could have been, how we grow older now? Something's left unknown. Best mistake that I've ever done. The way you made me feel, stuck in a time zone, a beautiful milestone. No more tears
last night, even though my room is empty. My baby got me out the door tonight, our story never ending. He says that I'm the worst and it's better off alone. Still in front of me you're standing. I'll turn and get along and say that something's wrong. We'll see he's understanding. I don't know why I was there. Gotta go far from my sphere. I can't see clear, but right there. Gotta find a way out of here. Out of here.
I fell in love cause you looked so fine. So darling, please don't mind. I fell in love maybe once or twice. But you look so fine. You are the sunshine in my life. Will you come over to my place at 9? You are the sunshine in my life. Will you come over to my place at 9? At 9, at 9, at 9, after 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 9. Oh, I fell in love cause you looked so fine. So darling, please don't mind. I fell in love maybe once or twice. But you look so fine. You are the sunshine in my life. Will you come over to my place at 9? You are the sunshine in my life. Will you come over to my place at 9? At 9, 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 at 9. get it right, right. So stay with me, run away with me. Need like a dope fiend, need dope. Need like a coke fiend, need coke. Even though your heart cold, ski slope. I really hope the song bringing me close.
I can only imagine how it is to be with you. From the first day I saw your face, I knew this love was true. But you already taken, nothing I can do. So I can only imagine how it is to be with you. I can only imagine us both loving through the night. I can only imagine us together side by side. I can only imagine we're dancing in the moonlight. I can only imagine. I can only imagine. To know if you will be my favorite song, my little melody. If we could be a symphony, then we would be a perfect harmony. I don't want to live this way. I really wish we never knew. Out of sight and out of mind, I don't want to be with you. But the next time I saw your face, nothing I can do. I just have to face the truth. All I want is to be with you. I can only imagine us both loving through the night. I can only imagine us together side by side. I can only imagine we're dancing in the moonlight. I can only imagine. I can only imagine. A symphony, then we would be.
Sit and think back on everything, I wouldn't change one single memory. But with time I found this is one I'll count. When you walked away from me. Far as I can tell, you both been doing well. Back to where I started, broken open hearted. I can't count the times that you have crossed my mind. It's not actions I regret, it's words I never said that I regret. I never said. This is my one regret. One day I'll think about my dreams of you and I. No, I fought for each one, but then I'll say one did get away, and I will cry. Oh, 'cause your love had he won. Far as I can tell, you both been doing well. Back to where I started, broken open hearted. I can't count the times that you have crossed my mind. It's not actions I regret, it's words I never said. I never said I regret, but I regret. I never said.
at your window. No, you can't sleep, you pretend though. You don't have to play the hero. 'Cause I got you like you got me. When the earth shakes, when the bombs scream, until our last breath, every heartbeat.
All right, good evening, everybody. How are we doing? It's Wednesday night, which means it's Fast 50 time. Good evening, good evening, good evening. I've managed to remember to put my microphone on. Isn't that good of me? Let's adjust this a little bit because I'd like to be able to see our feed. There we go. That's much better. Right. Good evening. Fast 50 time, everybody. Lots of you starting to sign in, which is absolutely marvellous. Hopefully we'll get hundreds of you playing again this evening. Good evening to you, Dana, the first person to sign in. Just as I was about to say, if you are enjoying the quiz tonight and watching the stream, make sure you chat to us over here in the live stream. It makes things so much more fun and exciting as we play. I'm not happy with how my camera is. I'm going to go there for now. That's good. That's good. Right, let's start off with saying a very good evening to Mika and Lucian, who have signed up just in the last 20 minutes, half an hour or so, to Patreon, and we truly appreciate your support, boys. Thank you for joining us. This will be your first quiz tonight. Hopefully you've managed to work out what to do. Just to recap, all you've got to do is watch this stream on your TV and head over to www.myquiz.org. and on there you will enter the code that you can get from the Patreon page. It's within notifications on the Patreon page, okay? You should be able to find it nice and easy. If you can't see it on there, just let us know in the feed here and I will help you out, all right? So hopefully, Mika and Lucian, you will enjoy your first quiz this evening. So we have a fun yet competitive quiz, as always, lined up for you with a few twists tonight. And we've been working hard on this quiz, actually. For the first time today, I had a visitor. I had a person that a lot of you know, Addy, our sound guy, came to see me today. And we went over a few design things, some ideas for a new game, which we're hoping to play soon. And we just hung out and caught up, which was fantastic. And I think he's tuning in tonight. So plenty to watch out for, hopefully starting on Saturday with our new way of presenting. But for now, you've got us in the old-fashioned way, as we've gotten used to in the last couple of months. Good evening, Vlad, Matt and Andre, who are signing into the feed. Let's show you what happened on Wednesday. It was a good one on Wednesday. So the general knowledge quiz that we had... Saturday. What am I saying? It was the geography quiz on Saturday. And it was a good one. It was an especially good one for the family Terp, who took their first win since we started these quizzes. They've been with us since day one, and they came out on top by a fairly good margin, actually. In the end, it was 25 points that they won by, but they were pushed all the way by Nick, who he dropped back a little bit and then fought back all the way to second, but left it a little bit late. Family Terp were already too far away. So well done to Craig and the Terps. They won 300 lei to, was it 300 lei? 200 lei to spend with Altarito. Nick winning 100 lei at Altarito. Nick rather kindly gifting it to his mum and ordering food for his mum. That was rather nice of him. Well done to everybody else that made the top 10 there. Family Terp also picked up the prize for the top silver or gold Patreon player, so they doubled up with their prizes, winning one of those rather cool world maps, which was good for them. Not too shabby at all. Okay, so already we're getting some references to The Office. Should we talk about that? Because it is something that we introduced on Saturday. It was a great idea by Delia. A bit of background, if you don't come to our quizzes here in Bucharest, we have what we used to call it the losers round, because what we would do is the team that came last at a quiz, and we would have anywhere between sort of 40 and 50 teams, we would give them a chance to choose a round for the following quiz. But we ended up changing that to a random round to give everybody a chance, and we would just randomly select a team using a random number generator. Whoever came out, they would get to choose a theme. Now, we're doing the same sort of thing, but what we do is we offer it, or we started offering it on Saturday to the person that finished in the 100th position. Okay, and that person was Julian. Oh, that's the wrong one. We don't want to do that yet. We want to go to the random round. Here we are. So Julian picked The Office. Now, this has gone down incredibly well with an awful lot of you. 10 questions will be in this quiz on The Office. Now, it's The Office US, not the UK version, I'm afraid. I'm sure that will upset lots of you, but that's just how it is. Now, the way that we're going to do the random round, we've been umming and ahhing over how to do it. But the way that we're going to do it is the 100th position tonight will also win the opportunity to choose 10 questions for next week. Not for Saturday, because Saturdays are themed quizzes. So this will become a regular thing that we do on Wednesdays. So if you're in 100th position tonight, you will get to choose a round for next week, 10 questions. And those 10 questions will be right smack bang in the middle of the quiz. They will be questions 20 through to 29. So if you know nothing about The Office, you need to get a decent score before we go into those questions. And if you know lots about The Office, well, there's a brilliant chance to either stretch away or catch up when you reach that point. So that's quite exciting, and well done to Julian for choosing something really rather cool. Now, what we will say with the random rounds is, we want you to be kind of cool with the selection. Please don't come at me with some really ridiculous thing that will just bore people to tears. Try and be a bit clever and come up with something fun. So 100th position tonight, you'll get to choose. And talking to Dwight Schrute, who mentioned him, Andre, check out the t-shirt. I have got my Dwight t-shirt on. Yeah, you can see Bears beats Battlestar Galactica, mate. I'm all over it. This was a charity t-shirt released by the guy, Rainn Wilson, the guy that plays Dwight. He released this in the USA and it was gifted to me. It was rather lovely. It's one of my favourite t-shirts. So Delia's only watched 3 or 4 episodes, but don't worry, because as you know, with everything in this quiz, it's multiple choice, so you can guess all of the way. Okay, so we've done the random round. Let's quickly cover how the points will work, Because we have got some new players tonight, we'll go over it very, very quickly. Quite simply, it's multiple choice questions, 50 of them back to back, 15 seconds to answer with a 30-second gap in between each question. You can guess at absolutely everything. There are a couple of questions in there that have multiple answers. You get 5 points for every correct answer that you get, but with those multiple answer questions, you can score up to 15 or possibly even 18 if you get the speed bonus. So the multiple answer questions, 5, 5 and 5. There's 3 possible answers to one question. However, you have to be careful because if you get one wrong, your other correct answers will drop down to 1 point on that particular question. So if you get all 3 right, that's 15 plus any speed bonus. If you get one wrong, you would only score 2 because you get 1 point for each of the 2 that you got right and a 0 for the other one. So be careful on those ones. And the speed bonus is very straightforward, 3, 2, 1. If you're the fastest to answer a question, you get 3 bonus points, 2 bonus points if you're second fastest, and 1 bonus point if you are the third fastest. And that is how it works. It's very straightforward. Thanks, Christian. It's a cracking t-shirt. You can't buy them anymore, I'm afraid. Maybe he'll re-release it sometime. Maybe you can buy one online from someone reselling. I don't know. But yeah, I do like it. It's massive, though. I must say, it's an American XL, which obviously is like a British 4XL or something. I don't know. Right, we have got a whole ton of prizes to give away for you tonight. Now, I didn't have any time because we only chose the office on Saturday through Julian. I didn't have any time to get some specific office prizes. I'm very sorry about that. But boy, oh boy, oh boy, do we have some cool prizes to give away to you guys tonight. We'll start off with our winner's prize. So no more GBRtronics, I'm afraid. They served their 2 months with us and we thank them for their help up until that point. But Clark Cider will step in for the month of June for our winners. And you've seen it before, and I know how much you love this prize. It's as simple as this. 12 big bottles of cider will be delivered to you, courtesy of Alan Clark of Clark Cider. They will come to your house, providing you are in Bucharest or the surrounding area. They will be delivered to you next week, so not a bad prize at all. You can look them up on Facebook at Sidru Clarks, on their website, sidruclarks.ro, or just email them directly if you fancy ordering in some drinks, office at sidruclarks.ro. They do give away glasses and special little bonuses as well for when you order like your 50th bottle or something like that. Just go and look them up. They're an awesome little company, and we thank them so much for supporting us throughout June. And it gets even better as we move on to our runner-up and third place prizes, and it's more alcohol. And I'm very excited by this because these beers are absolutely superb. Hop Hooligans, and I know we have a ton of fans of Hop Hooligans that have told me you've got to get Hop Hooligans on board, and we've got them at last. We've got them for tonight anyway. And the boys from Hop Hooligans are tuning in tonight, so hello to you. And they will be playing along in their first quiz. If you win tonight a pack of Hop Hooligan beer, if you come second tonight, a pack of Hop Hooligan beer will be winging its way to you by Friday, hopefully, of this week. So nice and quick. And look at some of these brilliant names. What can we see? Summer Punch, Shock Therapy, Fist Fight, Crowd Control. They just make some awesome IPAs, awesome beers. Look them up, please, on social media at Hop Hooligans or their website, hophooligans.ro. That prize is for our runner-up and our third place finisher this evening. So alcohol for first, second and third. And we don't stop there. We've got even more to give away. Jerry's Pizza still sponsoring us and still supporting the work that we're doing, and we thank them from the bottom of our hearts as they give more pizza away tonight from places 4th through to 10th. You will win a free pizza courtesy of Jerry's Pizza. Please remember, of course, if you do win any of these prizes, that we do need you to contact us and give us your details. Please don't presume that we know exactly who you are, particularly when you're playing under a pseudonym. Even if you've won prizes in the past, please contact us tonight after the quiz or first thing tomorrow morning with your name and your phone number so that we can arrange your prizes. And we have more to give away. Yep, that's 10 prizes so far, but here's our spot prizes. As promised last week, I will give away some more Rick and Morty swag because the Rick and Morty new season 4 is on TV at the moment and people are loving it. So here's some more Rick and Morty gear. 25th place tonight will get a Rick and Morty baseball cap. It's the final baseball cap. This is my last one. I have no more to give away after this. 50th place tonight will win a heat change mug, which is pretty awesome. I must admit, it's not exactly the one that you can see in the picture there. I have got it next to me. I will show it to you in a second. And our top silver or gold Patreon player tonight, so if you are registered as a silver or a gold Patreon, bonus prize time for you. A little Morty figure there. They call them Dorbs. It's very cool, very cute. that will go to our top silver and gold Patreon. And if you perform well tonight, there's potential, of course, you could win 2 prizes, just like the Terps did. They are a silver Patreon. They won on Saturday. They also picked up the prize for top silver or gold Patreon. So that could be you. And just when you think that's it, I did give you a little glimpse of it earlier. But look, even more, this is our chance for you to choose 10 questions for next Wednesday's quiz. But we'll also sling you a Casey and Apparel Tram t-shirt. It's a ladies t-shirt. But it's one of the more popular designs at Kasian, based on the Bucharest tram. I've got one of these in black and one of them in white, and I absolutely adore it. And so, 100th place tonight, we'll put aside a Casey and Apparel tram t-shirt for you, and you get to contact me and give me a subject for 10 questions at next Wednesday's quiz. And as I say, we would love it if you could be funny and inventive and as clever as possible, because it makes my life a little bit easier when I'm writing, and of course it makes you very popular with the people that are playing along. So let's have a look and see who else is tuning in. 2 minutes to go until we kick off, but of course let's remember that I will start the quiz. You don't need to worry about the counter reaching 0. I'll tell you when we're going to start. Alan probably won't deliver to the UK, Matt, but I'm sure you'll be over here at some point. Good evening to Jen over in the UK. Christian, super happy that Hop Hooligans are in. Good evening, Alex, and the Terps are in again. Okay, so the Terps are defending champions. They're not as confident tonight, Bettine. Julian, thank you for choosing the office. You have gone down as a bit of a legend, mate. Everybody's really, really happy about it. Good evening to Horia coming in and saying hello as well. We've got 135 chipping into play. We know that number will go up ever so slightly. We'll probably top about 150 or thereabouts very, very soon. So once again, Mika and Lucian, hopefully you have tuned in. Hopefully you've worked out what's going on. Our brand new Patreons. Once again, good evening to you. All right, so look, loads to play for. Top 10. What have we got? Top 10, 25th, 50th, top gold, top silver, and 100th place. My goodness, that's an awful lot. Oh, and we've got more to tell you about the themed quiz coming up for Saturday as well. I have got some good news in that I've managed to finally get some Tarantino prizes. I've got them. They're en route, but they're not going to be here for a few weeks. So Saturday coming will not be the Tarantino quiz. It will be another quiz, which we'll talk about at the end of this quiz. But it's going to be a good one. And I have got themed prizes for the one that we're going to be doing on Saturday, which is very, very exciting. Good evening, Anna and Dave. And little Tommy Gunn is asleep, sadly. Alina and Mihai, thanks for joining us, mate. It's not a Hattori Hanzo sword, but there is something from Kill Bill, there's something from Pulp Fiction, and there's something from Reservoir Dogs. They're all on order. They should be here within a few weeks. As soon as I have them, we will do the Tarantino quiz, because I know that you want to do that one. That's going to be a good one. But numbers are still flying up, so we're going to give it just another 30 seconds or so as people start signing in. So if you are playing along with people at home, just like Matt and his missus there, do think about having a minor wager with yourselves. Matt lost out to Nikki on Saturday and ended up doing a week's worth of washing up in the house. So don't know, maybe do the same thing if you're playing along with someone at home. Have a little wager. Maybe who's going to make dinner, who's going to make the coffee, who's going to serve the drinks, who's going to do washing up, empty the dishwasher, make the bed. I don't know. Just have a bet. Make it fun. All right then, the numbers are still going up ever so slightly, but we are at 8 o'clock, and I think we should get on with this. Let's remind you, 50 questions back to back. We are in the lap of the gods when it comes to the internet, but haven't we been lucky? It's been pretty darn good so far. Let's hope it continues that way and the internet doesn't play us around. If you do have any problems with the server, with my quiz, just refresh your handset, and if you do miss a question, I sincerely apologise. But touch wood, it hasn't happened for an awful long time, and we don't expect it to happen again. So let's kick off. What I will do is head over to my quiz and I will start you all off. And we will come back and we'll go to our game screen. And your first question, who has replaced Serena Williams as the world's highest paid female athlete? Who has replaced Serena Williams as the world's highest paid female athlete? Simona Halep, Naomi Osaka, Angelique Kerber, Caroline Wozniacki is your first question. So a recent news question. There will be a few of these. Naomi Osaka is the world's highest paid lady right now. 59.9% of you getting that one right. £37.4 million she earned last year. Not too bad indeed. She's now become the highest earning female athlete in history after having topped Maria Sharapova. Jon, you're in the lead. We might well have some first letter questions. Remember tonight, you only get first letters as your option. You've got to know the answer, tap away. Okay, question number 2. And it is a first letter question. Look at the picture. What is the name of this podcast host who has just signed a $100 million deal with Spotify? Your options are MJ, K and S. So the answer will begin with MJ, K or S. Horia, the wallet, I found it very expensive. I'm afraid I wasn't going to pay out for that. And I had to get it from the UK, so postage as well. Cornelio goes into the lead because he knew that J stands for Joe Rogan. He's also a comedian podcast host. He is an MMA commentator and he's an actor as well. And it's a big deal in the streaming world. Cornelio then, leading the way. Jon, you are tied with Cornelio. We separate you by who has answered the previous question the quickest. Exquiz Me on 12, Simo 11, Baby Ewok on 10. Those are your top 5, nice and close. Here's your next question, number 3. A Russian coronavirus nurse has been reprimanded for wearing what beneath a see-through protective gown while tending to patients? Was it a football shirt, bikini, a t-shirt of Vladimir Putin's face, or nothing? You may well have seen this story. I think this is our last recent news type question for the night. The correct answer is a bikini. 69.2% of you getting it right. She got into a lot of trouble, but as the Russian website newstolu.ru reported, the men in the ward had nothing against the medic's outfit. Bless her, she was just very hot. So, Exquiz Me, get that one right, pick up a bonus, go into the lead. Simo on 16, here comes Bula on 15 points, Andra 15, Family Turk 15, nice and close. Question number 4. In which century were roller skates or inline skates first invented? The 17th, 18th, 19th or 20th century? So the first form of any type of roller skate or inline skate, in which century were they invented? Time is up, and the correct answer here, believe it or not, is the 18th century, and lots of you do believe it. 46.5% of you getting it right. The first patented roller skate was introduced, believe it or not, in 1760 by the Belgian inventor John-Joseph Merlin in order to impress people at a dinner party. Oh, it's nice and close. Look, Exquiz Me 22, Simo 21, Andrea 20, Anchor 20 and Old Fraud 20. So some new people coming into the top 5, and we have just 3 points separating our top 5 after our first 4 questions. Question number 5. With which country would you associate the Paris Peace Accord signed in 1973? Vietnam, Germany, South Africa, Cambodia. The Paris Peace Accord signed in 1973. It relates to one country in particular, but which one? Time is up. The correct answer is indeed Vietnam. 65.1% of you getting this right. It essentially brought peace to Vietnam, even though there was fighting there for a couple more years. Well done if you got it right. Exquiz Me still in the lead, 27. Simo 26. The Family Turp are defending champions, doing well already, 25. Murica and Velelu come into the top 5 as well. You are also on 25 points. So 3rd, 4th and 5th all tied on 25. Here's your next question. Keep going, Alina. Number 6, in 1927, who became the first person to be heard speaking in a Hollywood film? Was it Charlie Chaplin, Rudolph Valentino, Buster Keaton, Al Jolson? I realise I've just misspelled Charlie Chaplin's name, but it is meant to be Charlie Chaplin. Charlie Champlin. How did I miss that one? Anyway, the correct answer is Al Jolson. And look at this, almost a complete perfect split across the 4 answers. It was the movie The Jazz Singer. The first spoken words were, wait a minute, you ain't heard nothing yet. And it came as a huge surprise to the people that were watching the film, because up until the point he spoke, they still had the subtitles on screen. It was an amazing moment in movie history. Sylvia goes into the lead from Alex, Family Turp, all tied on 30. Vladka and Baby Ewok both have 28. Here's number 7. Which of the following would use a tester van? Baker, architect, sommelier or tennis player? Tester van. And that is how you say it, because I looked it up to be absolutely sure. Tester van. Baker, architect, sommelier or tennis player? Yeah, I would be really shocked if lots of you didn't get this. 86.5%. A tester van or taste van, taste wine, is one of those small little shallow dishes. They're not really used anymore. They're more ornamental now, but they are worn by wine tasters, sommeliers. Alex, 35. Sylvia, 35. Family Terp, 35. Bula, 34. And Baby Ewok, 34. I have a feeling these office questions will divide you up. We will see. Here's number 8. What was the name of the chess-playing computer that defeated world champion Garry Kasparov in 1997? Was it Deep Impact, Deep Purple, Deep Fake, or Deep Blue? Salamier. Is a salamier a thing? Jon, you would know, I'm sure. Taste salam. So, Deep Impact, Deep Purple, Deep Fake, Deep Blue is indeed the correct answer, and the vast majority of you getting this one as well, 84.4%. Look how close this is. It's all coming down to who is answering quickest, and it is our reigning champions, the Family Terp, out in the lead on 40 points. Alex, you are tied with Sylvia on 40 points as well. Baby Ewok and Bula switch places, but they are just 1 point behind you three on 39. So, super close. 8 questions down. Here comes number 9. Look at the picture. What type of aeroplane is that? Is that a 737, 747, a 777, or a 787? Do you plane spot? It's not a train. It's definitely not a train. Okay, do you know your aeroplane? 737, 747, 777, 787. Yeah, pretty much you do. It's a 737, 42.3%. A 747 is quite a size bigger. It's a Boeing 737 MAX jet, if you want to be absolutely specific. Good question for the Family Terp, who know their aeroplanes and get a bonus point, and they are on 45. Baby Ewok and Bula move up 44 points apiece. Jon and Matt G both into the top 5 again, 41 and 40 respectively. Here comes number 10. Multiple answers. Select 3 characters that were alive at the end of the final season of Game of Thrones. Jaime Lannister, Jon Snow, Bronn, Bran Stark, Daenerys Targaryen. Did you watch Game of Thrones? I think just about everybody did. But who was alive at the end of the final episode? We were looking for Jon Snow, Bronn and Bran Stark, and most of you are big fans, so no problems for you there. Jaime got buried with Cersei under the rocks during the siege. Daenerys got killed famously by Jon Snow. Spoiler, sorry if you haven't seen it. Family Terp know their Game of Thrones and they still lead the way. Bula and Baby Ewok are still tied in second place on 59. Vladka into 4th with 56. Alex drops to 5th on 55 points. Question number 11. At which Summer Olympic Games did 28 African countries refuse to participate? Montreal 76, LA 84, Atlanta 96, Beijing 2008. Andre, as we said at the beginning, the questions will be between 21 and 30 for the office. So they are coming up. Okay, time is up. Montreal 1976 is the correct answer. It was all down to a boycott due to apartheid because there was a protest against the New Zealand rugby team that in the previous year had gone over there and not been reprimanded for it over to South Africa. So Montreal 76 is the correct answer. Bula gets that one right and goes back into the lead, or into the lead for the first time tonight, should I say. I'm just so used to saying back into the lead. 67, Family Terp, Baby Ewok, Giannina and Vladka make up our top 5. Here's number 12. Which album title do Prince, Metallica, Jay-Z and Spinal Tap all have in common? The White Album, the Gold Album, the Black Album or the Purple Album? I would know this from Spinal Tap, but I wouldn't know it from the other 3 because, I'm not a music aficionado. Black Album is the correct answer. 64.2% of you getting that one right. They all have an album called The Black Album. So it remains super, super close here. Bula, 72. Family Terp, 70. Baby Ewok, 69. Vladka, 66. And Giannina, 66. We do have a Metallica prize to give away soon. We'll talk about that at the end of the quiz. All right, so the office questions will be from number 21, but we're only on number 13. Which of these has the largest brain of any mammal? Blue whale, sperm whale, killer whale, beluga whale? It's a nature question, animal question. Blue whale, sperm whale, killer whale or beluga whale? Who's got the largest brain? Right, tough one this, but the correct answer is the sperm whale. 27.3% of you getting it right. It's 500 cubic inches in size. By comparison, ours is around 80 cubic inches. So, Pretty darn big. Bula 77, Family Turp 75, Vladka 71, Giannina 71, Sylvia 70. Alina, I'm not a Metallica fan. I'm not a heavy metal fan, mate. That's just me. Spinal Tap though, love it. Number 14. In the film Dirty Dancing, what is Baby's real name? Frankie, Felicity, Faye, or Francis? Oh, Matt, it's inches and centimetres. Inches and centimetres, you know that. So, Frankie, Felicity, Faye, or Francis? Francis is the correct answer, 63.3% of you getting it, and Bula knows his Dirty Dancing. 5-point lead now, 85 points from the Family Turp on 80, Baby Ewok 76, Giannina 76, Vladka 76. Yeah, Steve Martin picked there, Sylvia. The Man with Two Brains was the movie, in case you were wondering. Always pay attention to the pictures that I put up, because sometimes we ask a question straight away afterwards about them. That's not going to happen tonight, so don't worry. Here comes number 15. In what year did Rihanna achieve global success with the mega hit Umbrella? 2005, 2007, 2009 or 2011? All right, your time is up. The correct answer here is option B, 2007, and 60% of you knowing your music. So 2007 being the correct answer. Most of you getting it. Bula gets it, as does the Family Turp. So it's a 5-point gap still at the top. Family Turp then have a 4-point lead from Baby Ewok. Vladka on 81 is tied with Baby Ewok, as is Giannina, also tied. So just 9 points separate you all after 15 questions. So that's not bad. We've got 5 more questions before we get into the office questions. Exciting times. Here's number 16. It's a true or false question. The Channel Tunnel is the longest rail tunnel in the world. Is that true or false? The Channel Tunnel is the longest rail tunnel in the world. True or false? 50-50, if you're not sure, just take a stab at it. Time is up. It's false, and most of you knew this, 70% knowing that it is, of course, the Twin-Bore Gotthard base tunnel under the Swiss Alps, which we've maybe asked a few questions about before. Family Turp got it, and catch up Bula, who got that one wrong, surprisingly. So Family Turp go back into the lead, but you are tied with Bula. Baby Ewok, 4 points behind you. Vladka still tied with Baby Ewok, and Sylvia, 85. The office questions, I should tell you, they are done in seasons, starting with season 1 through to season 9, and then one bonus question to make up the 10. You'll see. But first, number 17. When referring to a type of beer, what does the I stand for in the abbreviation IPA? Ireland, India, Italy or Iraq? And hopefully this is a good one for the Hop Hooligans. We've got a couple of beer questions tucked in here tonight to say thank you to them. So what does the I stand for? It stands for India, as in India Pale Ale, and 82.7% of you getting that one right. Bula got it right, and nice and quick he got it right. Family Turp surprisingly getting that one wrong. So Bula jumps back into the lead just with that 1 point over Family Turp. Baby Ewok catches up a little bit. They're on 93. Vladka, 91. Sylvia, you have 90. Question number 18. Jon, I do hope you're buying from them, because they need our business. First letter question. What title was given to someone that has won a Nobel Prize, Gandhi Prize Award, or the Student Peace Prize? R, L, T and W are your options. So the correct answer begins with an R, an L, a T or a W. What title is given to someone that has won a Nobel Prize, Gandhi Peace Award, or the Student Peace Prize? Correct answer is L for laureate. Some of you may be going for W for winner. It's not a trick question. L for laureate. You are known as a laureate. 62.4% of you getting that one right. And Bula and Family Turp sticking together and breaking 100 points for the first time. Well done. 101 to 100. Baby Ewok staying in touch. Just 2 points behind on 98. Vladka, 96. Alex comes back into the top 5 on 95. So moving on, here comes question number 19. What is the collective noun for a group of giraffes? A skyscraper, a crane, a tower, or a forest? And that is a group of giraffes in the picture, in case you did not know what a giraffe was. Skyscraper, crane, tower, or a forest of giraffes? Which is it? It's a tower. This was a tough one, wasn't it? Crane Tower and Forest, you're split right across those, but they are known as a tower of giraffes. Bula and Family Terp and Baby Ewok all getting that, as did Vladka and Sylvie.lead. So we're getting close. Remember, 10 questions coming up very soon on The Office, and they will start with a question on season 1. We'll do 9 questions about the seasons. There's one in there, obviously, because there were already 9 seasons, to make up the top 10 as well. Okay, to make up the 10 questions. But one more normal question. Here it is. Oh no, we're straight into it. The Office Season 1. Whose birthday does The Office celebrate when there are rumours that the company is downsizing? Philip, Meredith, Angela or Kelly? I'm so sorry, I lost count. We're into The Office questions, everybody, and it starts with Season 1. Whose birthday does The Office celebrate when there are rumours that the company is downsizing? Phyllis, Meredith, Angela or Kelly? Meredith is the correct answer. 40.4% of you getting that one right. And this is where things will change, I'm sure, because not everybody is a fan of The Office. Baby Ewok gets it and goes into the lead. Your next question will be a question taken from season 2 of The Office. Vladka has moved up to second. Bula drops to third. Sylvia is now in fourth. Alex is in fifth. Family Terp has dropped out of the top 5. Okay, here's your second question on The Office. Question 21. Which Harry Potter book does Dwight choose when the staff play a game of Desert Island Picks? Chamber of Secrets, Prisoner of Azkaban, Order of the Phoenix or the Deathly Hallows? He chooses one and then changes his mind. Which one does he go for? Chamber of Secrets, Prisoner of Azkaban, Order of the Phoenix, Deathly Hallows. Matt, I'm disgusted with you for not watching The Office and American Workplace, really. Prisoner of Azkaban is the correct answer. 44.7% of you getting that one right. Now, it appears that Bula is an Office fan, guys. This is dangerous for you. He goes back into the lead. He has 111. Vladka, you are tied with him on 111. Baby Ewok drops back to third place, 108. Sylvia, 105. Alex, 105. Just 6 points separating you all. Your next question will be about season 3. Here it comes. Question number 22. Which of the following ex-Stanford branch workers did not transfer to Scranton? Hannah, Karen, Martin or Josh? Hannah, Karen, Martin or Josh. 3 of them came over to Scranton and 1 of them did not. Which one? Time is up, and the correct answer here is option D, Josh. Josh was the manager, the regional manager over at Stanford, and he went and leveraged a new job with Staples, so he never came in. Hannah, Karen and Martin did. Only Karen ended up staying on. Hannah and Martin quit. Bula, he loves The Office. He gets it right. 116. Baby Ewok back into second. 113. Vladka, 111. Sylvia, 110. Alex, 110. Keeping it close, but Bula likes The Office. This is bad for you guys. Here's your next question, number 23. What was the name of the cat that Dwight gives to Angela after Sprinkles dies? Meowsy, Perito, Garbage, Tinkles. Meowsy, Perito, Garbage or Tinkles. There is the cat. In case you don't know what a cat is. Correct answer is Garbage. He actually euthanized Sprinkles in the previous episode, and Mose named him Garbage because he likes to eat garbage. So just 37.7% of you getting this one right. Bula still keeping his lead, 1-2-1, but Baby Ewok seemed to pick up a bonus there, so 118, just 3 points behind him. Vladka 116, Sylvia 115, Alex 115, still just 6 points separate our top 5. Your next question will be on season 5. Here it comes. Who did Jim and Dwight organise a terrible birthday party for? Toby, Kelly, Kevin or Creed? Come on, Alina. Maximum points here and you can catch right up. Toby, Kelly, Kevin or Creed? Who did Jim and Dwight organise a terrible birthday party for? Such a good episode, this one. It is your birthday. 44% knowing it was Kelly. Kelly is the correct answer, and things change ever so slightly. Look, but Bula maintains his lead, but Sylvia goes into second place, still tied with Alex. Crowley, who must be an Office fan, comes into the top 5 on 119. Baby Ewok, though, drops down to 118. Is there a bad episode, Andre? Maybe in the last season. 1 of them, 2 of them. Not really. I love them all. Here's your next question, number 25. Which of the following did not go with Michael in the limousine to the shareholders meeting? Kevin, Oscar, Andy or Dwight? Kevin, Oscar, Andy or Dwight? Which of them did not join Michael in the limousine and go to the shareholders meeting? Time is up. The correct answer here is Kevin. 29.5% of you getting that one right. Bula is not getting any of these wrong. This is ominous for all of you, but A lot of you are staying in touch. He's got 131, but then it's just 6 points back to Sylvia, 6 points back to Alex. You two are separated by who is answering quickest. Then it's 1 point back to Crowley, who is still in 4th place, and Baby Ewok is still in there as well with 123 points in 5th place. Here comes question number 26. In the episode Goodbye Michael, who is the last person to say goodbye to Michael before he flies to Colorado to be with Holly? Jim, Pam, Dwight or Toby? Jim, Pam, Dwight or Toby? Tap away, take a guess if you're not sure. And the correct answer here is Pam, 60.3% of you getting it right. He almost doesn't get to say goodbye to her, but she catches him at the airport, manages somehow to get through security, and you don't hear her say anything, but they do have a conversation. She hugs him, and she is the last person that he talks to before he flies off to get married. Bula 136, Sylvia and Alex 130, Crowley 129, and Baby Ewok 128. We can't separate these guys. Oh, here comes number 27. In season 8, what was the name of this team in the picture that managed to win the trivia night? Did they call themselves the Brainiacs, the Einsteins, the Losers, or the Drinkers? I love this episode as well. Obviously, it's a trivia night, but it's such a good episode. But are they called the Brainiacs, the Einsteins, the Losers, or the Drinkers? The Einsteins is the correct answer. 29.3% of you getting it right. Kevin gets the correct answer by knowing Les Jolies Choses, which is Pretty Things, the Marion Cotillard movie, and that is how they win. Bula gets it wrong. Crowley, this is a great round for you, moves into 2nd place with 135. He's now tied with Sylvia and Alex, and Baby Ewok on 133. So we've only got 3 points separating our top 5. Here's number 28. Fill in the missing word of the last line of the show. There's a lot of what in Ordinary Things. Isn't that kind of the point? Is the missing word humour, beauty, honesty or love? This is the final line in the show. The very last episode. So we are on season 9 right now. Time is up. Beauty is the correct answer here, and it's Pam that comes out with the very last line in the show. Buddha still leads away from Crowley, Sylvia, Alex, and Dwight Schrute comes into the top 5. Go on, Dwight. Okay, your final question is going to be a random question about the show, and it will have multiple answers. Big chance for you Office fans to get a bit of a lead. Here we go. This will be question 29, your final Office question. Select the 3 famous actors that have appeared on screen in The Office. Your options are Christian Slater, Amy Adams, Johnny Depp, Jim Carrey, Jennifer Garner. 3 out of those 5 have been in The Office in some way on screen. Christian Slater, Amy Adams, Johnny Depp, Jim Carrey, Jennifer Garner. The correct answers here are Christian Slater, who was in the instructional video. Amy Adams, who before she was kind of famous, was selling handbags in one of the first episodes. Jim Carrey interviewed for regional manager after Michael left. Jennifer Garner is mentioned in the episode Ben Franklin when Dwight claims she's the only stripper he's seen in the TV show Alias. It's one of the aliases. Crowley, what a round for you. You go into the lead, my man. You're tied with Sylvia, Alex, and then it's Dwight Schrute and Baby Ewok just behind. We're into normal questions. Number 30. Which of the following is not known as a conga? A Cuban drum, a type of cake in Peru, a novelty dance, or a card game in Uruguay? Just like that, we've lost Bula out of the top 5, but Crowley, great round for you. You're in the lead. So, which of these is not a conga? A type of cake in Peru is the absolute correct answer here. All of the others are indeed congas. The conga drum, the novelty dance, the conga, which is based on the Cuban music as well from the drum, and it is a card game in Uruguay. So, no conga cake in Peru. Crowley gets it right, keeps his lead, 160. Mihai, 157. Sylvia, 155. Alex, 155. Dwight Schrute, 154. 6 points after 30 questions separate you all. It's going to be a close one tonight. Here's your next question, 31. Since 2010, how many Best Picture winners at the Oscars have had one-word titles? 1, 2, 3 or 4? So 2010 to 2020, how many? One-word titles. 1, 2, 3 or 4, the correct answer, everyone in, is 4. And only 8.7% of you getting this one right. Tough question. Argo, Spotlight, Moonlight and Parasite all have one-word titles. Maybe you forgot Argo, maybe you forgot Parasite, I don't know. So, changed things ever so slightly here. Crowley still keeps his lead, but it's just 1 point from Dwight Schrute into second place on 159, Mihai 157, and Sylvia and Alex, you are tied with 155. Who knows, Victor? Some 8% of people can. Next question. How old do you have to be to stand for US President? 18, 21, 30 or 35? 18, 21, 30 or 35? That's the fun of the quiz, Victor. You know that. If we made it too easy, the quiz would be pointless. 18, 21, 35. 35 is the correct answer. You have to be naturally born, a natural born US citizen of the US, be 35 and be a resident in the US for at least 14 years. So you can't go and live overseas and then come back and be president. 62.7% getting it right. Crowley maintains his 1 point lead from Dwight Schrute on 164, Mihai 162, Baby Ewok 160, and Alex 160. Oh, it's the same in Romania, 35. It's probably the same all over. Yeah. Which of these is not one of Prince William's middle names? Arthur, Jeremy, Philip, or Louis? Prince William. Which of them is not a middle name? Arthur, Jeremy, Philip, or Louis? Jeremy is the correct answer. He doesn't look like a Jeremy at all, does he? That would be ridiculous if he was. Yeah, so it's William, Arthur, Philip, Louis, Windsor. 73.3% getting it right. It's as you were over here. Look, Crowley, having gone into the lead thanks to the office questions, stays there with 170 points, but just 1 point behind is Dwight Schrute. Baby Ewok is then 1 point back on 168. Mihai is 1 point back on 167. Sylvia on 165. 5 points separate our top five. Here's number 34. Which of these live-action remakes of Disney films was released last? Lady and the Tramp, Beauty and the Beast, Dumbo, or The Lion King? So all relatively recent, but which of them was released last? Okay, time is up. Correct answer is Lady and the Tramp, which was released just at the end of 2019. Beauty and the Beast, I think, was 2017, and Dumbo and the Lion King both earlier in 2019. Not a bad question for our leaders. They all stay as they were. It's just 5 points separating Crowley from Sylvie.Lee in fifth. It goes 170, 169, 168, 165, 167, and 165. So a chance for everybody to win tonight. Plenty of time to catch up. Here's number 35. What was the first university that Stephen Hawking attended? Oxford, Harvard, Cambridge, or Yale? Oxford, Harvard, Cambridge, or Yale? The first university that Stephen Hawking attended. And your time is up. Correct answer, believe it or not, is Oxford. Lots of you going for Cambridge. He famously attended Cambridge, but he was actually at Oxford between 1959 and 1962 before he then switched to Cambridge. So Oxford is the correct answer. Great question for Baby Ewok, who goes into the lead with 173. Alex jumps up into second on 170, tied with Crowley, who's dropped down to third. You two are separated by who got it right and who got it fastest. Dwight Schrute into fourth. Mihai down to fifth. Here's number 36. What was the title of the first album released by Ed Sheeran? It's one of those symbols that you can see on your screens. That's a cool little tidbit, Jon. Which college, mate? Let us know. So what was the title of the first album released by Ed Sheeran? The correct answer here is the plus sign. 54% of you getting that one right. He just called it plus. Baby Ewok gets it and has a 6 point lead now from Crowley, who's still tied with Alex. Dwight's is on 174, Mihai 172. University College. Okay, very cool. Well, I hope you got that one right, Jon. You're a bit of a Stephen Hawking buff. Very interesting. Thanks for that. I appreciate it when you guys give me little bits of trivia. It's really quite nice. Okay, number 37. How many letter tiles does each player receive at the start of a game of Scrabble? 6, 7, 8 or 9? How many letter tiles does each player receive at the start of a game of Scrabble? Maybe you've been playing Scrabble online during the lockdown, maybe in person, I don't know. But how many tiles do you get? Time is up. The correct answer is 7 tiles. 71.6% of you getting it right. If you play all 7, you get a bingo and 50 bonus points. Good question for Baby Ewok, who gets it right. Still with that 6-point lead, it's as you were though. Crowley and Alex still tied together on 180. Dwight Schrute just 1 point behind on 179. Mihai on 177. So 9 points separating our top 5. It hasn't been this close for quite a while. We only have 13 questions remaining. Here comes number 38. Where in the human body would you find the medulla oblongata? Oblongata. Good God, I've got to learn to read faster. Forearm, brain, inner ear, pelvis. That's easier to say. Medulla oblongata. Brain is the correct answer. It's located in the brainstem in front of the cerebellum. 66.7% of you getting it right. Baby Ewok getting it right, but Crowley picks up a bonus point, so it's a 5-point gap at the top. Alex 185, Dwight Schrute 184, Mihai 182. Yeah, medulla oblongata. Matt, stop pretending you know medical stuff. You know nothing. Matt Ball. Here's your next question. Let's hope it's an easy one to read. 39. Stop Making the Eyes at Me, I'll Stop Making the Eyes at You is the first line of a 2005 hit by which band? Arctic Monkeys, Kaiser Chiefs, Snow Patrol, or The Killers? Stop Making the Eyes at Me, I'll Stop Making the Eyes at You. First line of a 2005 hit song for which band? Oblongata. Didn't he play for Queen's Park Rangers? I don't know. The Arctic Monkeys, correct answer. It's the opening line from I Bet You Look Good on the Dance Floor. 56.1% of you getting that one right. And Baby Ewok is approaching the 200-point mark. 196 points, 5 points ahead of Crowley on 191. And then it's just 1 point back to Alex, who indeed is 1 point back ahead of Dwight Schrute, who's only 2 points ahead of Mihai. Boy, this is close. We're going into our final 11 questions. Here's number 40. What's the name of Andy Murray's tennis-playing brother? Is he Jimmy, Johnny, Jack, or Jamie? Jimmy, Johnny, Jack, or Jamie? Jack's medulla oblongata. Of all the things I thought we'd be talking about tonight, it wasn't going to be that. Jamie is the correct answer here. Jamie Murray, 79.3%, a particularly good doubles player. I think he played with Horia Takao for a while. I'm sure someone will know. Baby Ewok breaks the 200-point barrier and picks up a speed bonus. So 204 points for Baby Ewok. 8 points ahead of Crowley on 196, who's still ahead of Alex, Dwight Schrute and Mihai. And you are all still separated by the same margin. That's your top 5. It hasn't changed for a while. Can anybody else get in there? 10 questions to go. Number 41. How many calories are in one Ferrero Rocher? 34, 74, 104 or 134? I do like a Ferrero Rocher, I won't lie to you. 34, 74, 104 or 134, the correct answer, and almost half of you getting it, 74 calories in one Ferrero Rocher. That's quite a lot really, isn't it? Because they're gone in a second. Baby Ewok has an 8-point lead over Crowley, so picking up some speed bonuses, Baby Ewok, and they are really helping you. Crowley breaks 200 points, 201. Alex also through the 200-point barrier. Dwight Schrute, 199. Mihai, 197. We can't separate those margins. Let's see if the next question will do it. Number 42. It's a swell picture, but who is it? Nelson Mandela, Denzel Washington, Kofi Annan, or Morgan Freeman? Is it the obvious one or is it not? Nelson Mandela, Denzel Washington, Kofi Annan or Morgan Freeman? Who is it? Nelson Mandela, it's too easy tonight. 76.5% of you getting that one right. Baby Ewok, absolutely smashing it all of a sudden. Picking up speed bonuses in the last 3 questions and now with an 11-point lead, leaving it late but doing well. Crowley still in second, Dwight Schrute still in third. Alex is now tied with Dwight Schrute. Mihai 3 points behind them. So Baby Ewok making a move. Is it going to be enough to stay out in front? We will see. Here's question number 43. Gotland is which nation's largest island? Sweden, Scotland, New Zealand or Argentina? Gotland or Gotland is which nation's largest island? Sweden, Scotland, New Zealand, Argentina. Matt, do you really dip Ferrero Rocher in sugar? Serious, man. Sweden is the correct answer and 79.1% of you getting this one right. Baby Ewok maintains that lead. So it looks like it could be Baby Ewok's to lose tonight, but can anyone catch Crowley 211, Dwight Schrute 210, Alex 210, Mihai 207? It's definitely not over yet. We have 7 questions remaining, a lot of points to be had, and it's only 11 points. 11 points at the top. So, let's see if anyone can catch. Number 44. Who is the famous godmother to Miley Cyrus? Is it Madonna, Barbara Streisand, Dolly Parton, or Gloria Estefan? I have had a deep-fried Ferrero Rocher. It is a thing in Scotland, Jon. I had one in Edinburgh. You can get them. You only get like 2 in a little wrapper. Dolly Parton is the correct answer. Wow, you know your stuff, don't you? 85.2% getting that one right. Baby Ewok gets it right. Holding on at the moment, 227. Dwight Schrute into second place, 216. You're tied with Crowley on 216. Alex, 215. Bula coming back on 214. Remember our top 3 getting prizes tonight. Boy, oh boy, this is a close one. Is Bula going to make one of those late charges? 6 questions remaining. This is number 45. The Brewers are a Major League Baseball team based in which city? Toronto, Kansas City, Milwaukee, or Detroit? There's one for you, Hop Hooligans. I promised you some booze-related questions tonight. I thought this was a good one. So the Brewers, do you know your baseball? Time is up. Milwaukee is the correct answer. 72.6% getting it right. It's the Toronto Blue Jays, the Kansas City Royals, and the Detroit Tigers making up the other ones. And look, Bula jumps into second place. Baby Ewok, your lead is cut to 10. Then it's Bula 222. Crowley 221. Dwight Schrute 221. Alex 220. Bula making a late charge with 5 questions remaining. Is he going to do it again? Top 3 get prizes. Very, very close. Here's your next question, number 46. It's a true or false question. A penny dropped from the top of the Empire State Building could kill someone on the street below if it hit them. Is that true or false? True or false? If you drop a penny from the top and it hits you at the bottom, would it kill you? True or false? All right, your time is up. It is false. Nearly 60% of you knowing this. It's just not possible. First of all, it would probably get drawn into the building and just tumble down it, and there's just not enough velocity from it to do any harm whatsoever. So well done if you got it right. Looks like there's a real fight here. Baby Ewok still keeping that 10-point lead. Crowley back into second, but you're tied with Bula. Dwight Schrute 226. Alex 225. 4 questions remain. Oh my goodness, this is going to be close. Will Baby Ewok hold on? 47. It was on Mythbusters. In what century was Genghis Khan born? 10th, 12th, 14th or 16th? Yes, Andre, it was indeed on Mythbusters. They made a gun that they could fire it from. Great show, isn't it? Great show. Okay, 10th, 12th, 14th or 16th century for Genghis Khan being born. 12th century is the correct answer. He was born in Mongolia around 1162. Nobody's too sure. 73% of you getting it right. Baby Ewok still holding on. 10-point lead over Bula, who is still tied with Crowley, but he goes ahead of him on the fact he answered that one quicker. Dwight Schrute just 1 point behind them. A bonus point here could make all the difference. Alex, 230, just 1 point behind him. So we've only got 12 points separating our top 5. Prizes for the top 3. 3 questions remain. Number 48. Perro is the Spanish word for which animal? Dog, cow, tiger or sheep? I'm getting very excited. My voice is going. Dog, cow, tiger or sheep? Perro. I'm sure you guys know your Spanish. This is going to be a high one, I feel. It is 93.9% of you getting it right. Perro is the masculine for dog and Perra is the feminine. So that was an easy one towards the end there. 10-point lead still for Baby Ewok. Then Crowley, Bula, Dwight Schrute and Alex still in that top 5. And we've only got 2 questions remaining. One of them will have multiple answers and that is going to be the one that I think decides our winner tonight. Baby Ewok, the advantage is yours. 10 points. But can anybody close the gap with the penultimate question, which will be question number 49? Please look at the picture. What is the name of this anime movie? Is that Howl's Moving Castle, Ghost in the Shell, Spirited Away, or My Neighbor Totoro? Howl's Moving Castle, Ghost in the Shell, Spirited Away, or My Neighbor Totoro? 10-point lead for Baby Ewok. Will they hold on to it? Most of you getting this, 74.3%, knowing that is Spirited Away, which won Best Animated Feature at the 75th Academy Awards. But it's just a 7-point lead as we go towards our final question. Crowley has broken away into second place, 245. Then Bula 242, Dwight Schrute 241, Alex 240. Just 12 points. Anyone in the top 5 can win. And your last question will have multiple answers. 18 points up for grabs if you're the fastest person to answer. Good luck, everybody. Can Baby Ewok hold on? Question 50. Select the 3 things that were named after the person or persons that invented them. Diesel engine, jacuzzi, limousine, badminton, Ferris wheel. 3 of those things are named after the person or persons that invented them. Click away. And the correct answers here. Diesel engine. 29.9% of you getting that one right. Jacuzzi, 21.7%. And we said persons because it was the Jacuzzi brothers that invented that. Ferris wheel would have been the correct answer as well. Limousine and badminton are both named after places, obviously in France and in the UK. And will you look at this? I almost feel bad. Baby Ewok. Oh, but Crowley, you win. And boy, oh boy, you really had to fight for it. That office round brought you into the top 10. You got into the top 5. You got to the top on the last question. And you win from our crazy good quizzer, Bula, by 1 point. 1 point separates first and second. And Dwight Schrute wins a prize as well. Thank goodness that we have someone celebrating the wonderful Dwight Schrute winning a prize. 256. Baby Ewok having led all that way. You drop down to 4th and no prize. And you're only 2 points. 2 points off of 3rd place. What a close one. Family Terp, defending champions, come in 5th place. Alex, Mihai, Sylvia, Aziraphale and Yon. All of you guys, there is good news, Baby Ewok. There is good news. All of you guys are going to get pizza from Jerry's Pizza, and it's very well deserved. And this was one of our closest ever. Yon in 10th and Crowley in 1st. It's 260 down to 223. That is one close quiz. Brilliantly played, everyone. Brilliantly played. Irina, calm yourself. I'm going to tell you about the theme in a second. All right. Tell us in the feed. Have you won a prize? Now, we will have to see who our top silver or gold Patreon is, because I know who Family Terp is, but I don't know Baby Ewok. I'm not sure on Dwight Schrute, and I'm not sure on Crowley. We need to know who you guys are in case you're a gold or a silver Patreon, because you will bag yourselves a prize. Family Terp definitely is. So we need to know Baby Ewok, Dwight Schrute, Crowley. Are you a gold or a silver Patreon? And did you finish in one of our prize places? So we start off with Crowley. Make sure you drop me a line through the Facebook page or to me personally, because you are going to win a case of Clark's cider, 12 bottles, coming to you, whoever you are, courtesy of Sidru Clark's cider. That's on its way to you. And then our brand new sponsor for tonight was the Hop Hooligans. Thank you so much to you boys. I hope you enjoyed playing along this evening. The guys at Hop Hooligans have been playing this evening. Maybe they're Crowley, who knows? Maybe they've gone and won a prize, I don't know. But if you are in 2nd or 3rd, so we've got Bula winning himself some beer, and Dwight Schrute. I'm very pleased that Dwight Schrute got 3rd. You guys are both going to win a pack of beer sent to you to your home by the Hop Hooligans. You do need to be, of course, this week in Bucharest. Make sure you send me your details so I know who you are. And then our top 10, thank you to Jerry's Pizza, 4th down to 10th. So Baby Ewok, Family Terp, Alex Mihai, Sylvie.Lee, Aziraphale and Yon. You've all got yourselves a pizza. Here's our spot prizes though. Is one of these you 25th or 50th? We will work out top silver or gold, but 25th or 50th, let us know so that we can make sure you get your prize. And were you 100th tonight, you're going to get the Casey and Apparel Tram t-shirt for a lady, but you also get to choose a subject for the 10 questions at next Wednesday's quiz as well. Here I am back with you. Let's get rid of that. We don't need it. Okay. Dorinel Tanaze is 100th. You've won a ladies t-shirt and you don't have to put anything in the feed, mate. But if you could drop me a line and choose a really cool subject for next week, we will do it for you. 10 questions on whatever Dorinel will choose. Roxana, congratulations to you. You are in 50th place. Now, what was the spot prize for 50th? Is it the mug? Yeah, you're going to get the Heat Change mug. The Heat Change mug is not quite like in the picture, but it's very nice. Here it is, okay? That is going to be your mug. I'm going to save that for you. You are going to get that in due course. Alina, 77th, absolutely nothing for that, I'm afraid. Roxana really nails these prizes. She's had 75th twice and 50th tonight, and we've been giving away spot prizes on those prizes. I don't know how she does it, but she does, and she's won. Thanks, Dorinal. Drop me a line. Come up with something fun. As you can see, tonight it was popular with The Office. It doesn't have to be a TV show or film. I'll do anything, but try and be inventive and come up with something a little bit fun. So you want to know about the next quiz then, do you? All right. Well, the next quiz... The next quiz is going to be rock music. Now, we're calling it classic rock music, but my writer, James, has said, who will be our guest writer, he said, let's just call it rock music because we can't necessarily call it all classic. So that sounds like fun. And the great thing is I do have prizes to give away for rock music, which is why we've decided to do it this coming Saturday. So I've got books, I've got Funko, I've got a Metallica Funko Pop, which is very, very cool. I've got rock music quiz games to give away. Yeah, there'll be 80s, there'll be everything, Andre. So it's going to be a fun one. So if you like music, full stop, just make sure you tune in with us on Saturday, which will be our last quiz of May. I think it's May the 31st. It is May the 31st. On Saturday, no, 30th. May the 30th. Sunday is the 31st. Yeah, I know where I am. I know what day it is. So that's going to be fun. So it will be classic rock music, and I have got help with writing that one from guest writer James. As I've said to you all on many occasions, if you would like to write a quiz, whether it's just some general knowledge questions or if you want to choose a theme and write a full quiz, please do so. Matt Ball, I'm hoping you're doing your Animal Planet quiz. You promised me that you would be doing that. We've also got a Tarantino quiz, as you know. I have Tarantino prizes on their way. I'm very excited by that. That will come in the future. We have a science quiz lined up for you as well. We have Jen, who's doing a Breaking Bad quiz. Oh, I've got some really good Breaking Bad prizes on their way from the UK as well. So, Jen, keep tapping away and let me have that when it's ready. If anybody else would like to choose a theme, please do it and contact me, and I'll help you write 50 questions, and I'll try and get some theme prizes, and we'll get you in as a guest writer. Well done to Delia, who guessed her way through the office questions. Let us know, do you enjoy the 10 questions? I think it's a good idea with the random round that can be selected. It gives us a bit more of a selection. It kind of makes it a bit more personal for you. So we will continue doing it for the time being if you like it. All right, so end of the quiz. I'll do an update on Facebook in the next 15 to 20 minutes with the top 10. Thanks to Alina, our scorekeeper. She will make the scores look really lovely and nice, and we will post those in full tomorrow. But please remember, if you have won a prize tonight, if you're in the top 10, please, especially if you're using a pseudonym, a hidden name, let me know who you are as soon as possible so we can arrange your prize, because the donors are waiting for your details so they can get their prizes to you as quickly as possible. Send me a message tonight or tomorrow as quickly as you can if you could. We haven't had any pictures from you guys for a while, so if you are playing, please take some pictures. Come on, even if you've taken them before, take some pictures so we can share them with the world and put them into our folder. Great quiz tonight. Well done, Julian, for choosing The Office. I hope you enjoyed that. We will return with you on Saturday for a classic rock quiz. So enjoy the rest of your evening. Make sure you come and see us on Facebook and see the final scores in the next few 20 minutes or so. But I will say good evening to you all, and please stay safe wherever you